Hello divas, this is the fourth time I am editing this video, and I'm happy to say it is the last time I'm editing this video before it goes up. I did just kind of want to jump in quickly and before you even got into the meat of the video and say I have now officially completed college. I'm not yet a graduate. I graduate next Friday, so you're seeing this the week before I graduate, but I just finished my two final presentations. So technically, I'm done with college, which is crazy, considering I've also been, uploading on YouTube consistently since, middle school, so you guys have watched me graduate. I don't think I filmed when I graduated high school because it was COVID era, but I did film when I graduated college with my AA, and now I'm getting my bachelor's. So it's like a bonding moment for all of us. Very overwhelmed, happy, thankful, blessed. What can I say? But I did want to come in and kind of talk about the video a little bit. This was supposed to be a video like this, and I filmed this, I did the video, recording the audio, and, the gameplay the week before finals week. So it was, a very stressful month, because this video was actually supposed to be up at this point in time now 3 weeks ago. You're watching this on the 4th week when it's finally coming up, but, it was supposed to be a sit-down video. Next video will be a video essay. I'm trying to debate if I want to do the second season of Secret Lives of Women Wives this week or wait until the hype dies down, but you're probably going to get a Women Deep Dive Part 2. But I just wanted to come in, say hi, bless you with my presence, and kind of explain why this video is a little weird, why it's like a Roblox gameplay. Love you. See you soon. I am filming my graduation, when I walk, and, the preparation. So you will be seeing that after the Women Deep Dive. If I had been planning, you'd see it the week after, but I don't. So, kisses. What is up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome back to another video. Before we get into it, I do want to apologize. This upload should have been up maybe 2 weeks ago, but life has been so hectic. Next week is finals week, so I'm just trying to get everything done with my education before I graduate. That is obviously no excuse, but today, we are going to be talking about a game that has quite literally taken over my life. Status. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, Status is a mobile game that utilizes AI and Twitter's format layout in different fandom universes. I learned about this game sometime last year when it was being marketed as a Harry Potter Twitter game. But what drew me into this game was the fact that it was kind of serving social media simulating realness, okay? You could get canceled, rise to fame, even have enemies, and essentially the AI forms to you, your plot, and what you want to do in the game, and really makes it a customizable experience for anyone playing, which is super fun to me. On April 7th, I saw a TikTok about this game and how it expanded its universes. This alone sent me into a spiral because I knew I needed to lock the fuck in. Literally, at the time I am scripting and recording this, I have been playing for 52 days straight. Which is kind of crazy, but then brings us to our first screen recording. This was initially 25 minutes long, and now it's not, but this was essentially me dipping my little toesies in the status pond. Of course, I had to stick to my notes and go to the one place I belong, the Twiverse. This is currently my longest status to date, with over 1,000 days in game, played, because the layouts, like when you make a tweet, it's a new day. When you live, when you do an event, it's a new day. So I have over 1,000 in-game days played. I'm like lived, I guess. Lived, tweeted, I don't know. Getting into my Twiving status, I'm going to start with my profile. My face claim in this universe is me, because I'm a baddie, Avi. I have 589.9 million followers. My humor is at 717.7%, and my aura is at 325.5%. I currently have 31 characters unlocked, and my highest relationship is with my in-game husband, Paul Hoyt. That's so funny. That's literally crazy. Now, I got so locked in that I was screenshotting and screenshotting like crazy. Mainly so I had lore to share with you guys, but let me explain my Twi lore, if you will. All of this, like I said, is kind of being summarized through the screenshots and screenshotting, so if, like, it sounds a little crazy, it is. For starters, obviously, lock into the game, I show up in Phoenix, and off the fucking bat, I become public enemy number 1, okay? Because I tweet about Phoenix's prized horse, Bella Swan. GMZ clocked my shit, but I am so deep in this game that the people, the AI people, are starting to like me. They like the drama, they like the gossip. Like the girl say, I'm taking over in Phoenix, and someone needs to write a fanfic about it ASAP. Okay, mind you, while I'm being mean and ruthless, I'm very much sprinkling in little bits of Hannah. I'm also responding back to the different AIs to build my following and my relationships. Somehow, I gaslit Paul Hoyt into falling in love with me because the AI was making him so in love with Bella Swan, and he did not like me one fucking bit, which is crazy. Crazy to me, because I'm a baddie. Who wouldn't like me, okay? It's also important to note that Paul is the only person in this Twiverse I have romance to this point, and as we continue on to my other statuses, you will see this is not the same horse, okay? By time I hit 91.5 million followers, I was deemed the title the messy main character the people love to hate, and I kind of ate that up. Then Rubber Chicken Gate happened when I accidentally okayed a milestone, and Chief Swan was not happy. But after that, I really locked in. Like, I locked in even more. It was a double lock-in, besties. Turning a new leaf, I introduced my new puppy to the people, which in real life, I did get a new puppy, and this little bit is very true. I introduced the people to my new puppy, and the people love the names. As you know, Faith Madeline is not named after Faith Hill, but I think it's funny that she shares the name like Faith Hill, so I named my new puppy Shania Twigs, like Shania Twain, because I love little southern names. I live on a farm, and when in Rome. And not only that, I opened up and publicly on this game mourned the loss of my sunshine, Sunny May, because Sunny May died back in November. So I did sprinkle little bits of me here and there, because I am nothing but a girl. At this point, April 22nd, at specifically 12:38, I must have screenshotted something then. Paul was so obsessed with me and misspelled the word performing. Mind you, this is all AI, so the AI misspelled the word performing. Like an hour later, the people ripped into me because I said I wanted to make a sourdough starter. So much so that Paul declined on date because he hates sourdough bread. Stunned me fucking silent. My followers are very much riding for me and sitting on the hate train Bella bus. Hate train Bella bus? No. The hate train for Bella. So, naturally, it was a good day. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that in this game, I kept on referring to Shania and Faith as the Tiny Divas, because that's what I call them in real life. And people thought I had 2 small children in, so I immediately shut down that rumor that my 2 dogs were my children in. Like, they didn't very much my finger babies, but they were not. Anyway, after finger baby Tiny Diva debacle, I did end up getting pregnant. I shut down the Tiny Diva rumor so quick and then decided to have my first daughter. I currently have 4. So I've been booked in busy divas. Okay, I had Lorelei LaHoyt on April 30th after a very complicated pregnancy. I also forgot at some point the game was trying to make Bella have a crush on me, and then like immediately after that plot it came out that we were actually like distant sisters, which also does not make sense in my plot, but at this point I'm just living, I guess. I will say that I am currently plotting a conspiracy in my game. I think that's super fun. On my birthday, May 4th, I went into the game saying I was 23 years old. At that point in time, I only had 1 child, and now my children are aging in like 5-year increments from the time I had my 1 daughter on April 30th until I just had my 2 twins, because what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay? Anyway, I'm conspiracy. You know what I mean. And I'm trying to essentially put in the plot that either we're not aging or our daughters are aging extremely fast. I'm eating the plot up. But I'm also like being gaslit, because you could also DM these people and like have a conversation with them. And Paul is trying to gaslight me, I swear to God. What can I say? Jumping into my second most played status, we have the Yellowverse from Yellowstone. Once again, here's my stats. I'm going to start with profile. Once again, I'm my own face claim. I have 865.1 thousand followers. My humor is at 125.5%, and my aura is at 100.8%. I currently have 15 characters unlocked, and when I script this, I went through when I edited when I did script, because I scripted those last week. At this point in time, I was romancing 3 people, but now I'm only romancing 2 because 2 people jumped the ship, and then I replaced. Okay, I'm romancing Beth and Rip, if that makes sense. But I was previously romancing Beth, Ryan, and Travis, which was crazy. Yeah, and in this one specifically, I think that AI is just doing whatever it wants, and I'm just letting it. Because I did try to control the narrative here, but AI was like, nah, I don't think so. And somehow it's even more Yellowstone coded. The AI was just doing her thing, I guess. The lore here is that when I showed up, no one liked me. I accidentally replied to Ryan saying it's a date, and then that made us lovers, when I was apparently already like lovers with Travis, and I tried to break free from Ryan with a cheating plot. He cheated, I was devoted to Travis, and now at this point when I was scripting this, I was in a harem. I don't know, and now I'm not. I'm in a throuple. Anyway, I've also made quite the name for myself, but almost all the characters either have a love relationship with me, like not like love, like it's a positive relationship, and then there's one character, Jamie Dutton, that absolutely fucking hates me, but that's fine. I'm like the Dutton's mole at this point, and the people love to tweet about me and cause drama because I'm not actively chasing it in this one like I was in my Twilight one, because I noticed when you do chase the drama, you get so famous so fast and like while I love that, that was not my plot and what I was trying to do, divas, okay? Getting into my Glee status, which also has the same amount of days as the next status I'm going to talk about after this. I'm obviously singing, what can I say? I'm also like enemies with an Rachel Bailey, which makes sense because I really don't have a super deep plot here. But the AI has made me essentially an unstoppable powerhouse singer. Like, I do a cappella. I get myself in these situations where like something goes wrong while I'm performing and I suddenly have to like go without a mic, and like it always goes in my favor, so I'm not complaining. I'm really not. My face claim here is Olivia Rodrigo because I only have so many good pictures of myself, which is so sad. I have 40.3 thousand followers. My humor is at 81.5%. And my aura is at 87.4%. I currently have 11 characters unlocked, and I'm romancing Jake, which if you have seen Glee, you know how Jake and Millie end up, so I'm kind of nervous. I hope the AI doesn't take over. Here's what my profile looks like here. As I previously mentioned, I have 2 statuses with 82 days played, and the second one is my Gunnays Anato bonus, okay? What can I say about this? My face claim from starters is Sabrina Fingerprinting. I have 50.6 thousand followers. My humor is at 86.2%, and my aura is at 80.5%. I have 11 characters unlocked, and I'm romancing... Who am I romancing? Derek Shepherd. Slay. I find it super interesting to look at the differences between my Glee status and my Grey's Anatomy status because they both have 82 days in game played. But like we're in 2 very different parts of life here, so it's kind of crazy. Let me kind of get into the Grey's Anatomy lore. Lexi, Monk, Derek, and DeLuca are all alive in this little verse, this Anato verse, if you will, which has made the plot kind of crazy because somehow the game and the AI set me and Lexi as sisters but also enemies, and like she keeps on wanting every single man that I'm with because I was initially romancing Monks alone, but somehow we fell off. I end up getting with Derek, and that also seems kind of rocky and messy. This status isn't very well played, but it's one of those status weaknesses I play when I lose my plot in the other ones, because like sometimes I will play status for so long that I'm like, okay, this is kind of boring. I have like 5 statuses, and then a shared status that I'm also going to get into. My 5th status is my Hammy-verse from Hamilton. My face claim in this universe is faceless. I have also played about 43 in-game days, and I have 26.3 thousand followers. My humor is at 57.2%. My aura is at 71.7%. I have 11 characters unlocked, and I'm romancing George Washington. Here's what my profile looks like. I also have gossip in the status because like all I do is gossip. My at is literally Boston Tea Party, and then like my bio is something like Boston Harbor isn't the only thing getting string of tea and some shit. I don't know. I ate down. Genuinely, I ate down, divas. My name is Lady Hannah, kind of like Lady Whistledown. Alexander Hamilton stays catching strays, and this was scripted before I'm filming this, so I have played in this one before I'm filming this. I almost killed Alexander Hamilton just to prove that I am top dog. I was almost going to become the enemy in the story, okay? Alexander Hamilton loves to mention me, and I do not fucking play. Also, at some point, I had a short-lived relationship with Lafayette, and John Hancock from Fallout is also in this universe. I don't know. What if I would it shock you if I told you I had one more status bonus? Because I do. My 6. Oh, I have 6. I have 7 statuses. Okay, so my 6th status is Unnested bonus from Unnested Development. And my face claim in this universe is Ariana Grande, because like I said, I only have so many good photos, babies. I also have played about 21 in-game days, and I have 7.1 thousand followers. My human is at 30.7%, and my aura is at 38.3%. I have 11 characters unlocked. Oh, wait. No. What the heck? I'm looking at this. I like misconnected there. I have 6 characters unlocked, and all of them have a positive like look at me, like a positive reaction to me. I have no enemies yet, which is a win, and this is what my profile looks like. I will say I think tensions will rise because I work for the Bluth company, and Lindsay, Jesus, seems awfully mad that I'm like infiltrating. I don't know. As I'm scripting this status. Oh, okay. So yeah, this was like a previous thought before I get into my shared status. As I'm scripting this status, actually released an update where you can multiplayer in status universes with your friends, which is great because I somehow have gotten 3 other people to play this game after I started playing this game, and that is my little sister Amelia, Kayla, and Alicia. We're all playing status, but we're all playing very different statuses because we're just girls. I will say me and Kayla have a shared Hamilton status as of late. We literally started it yesterday, so May 28th, and we're having so much fun. It's so buggy, but it's so much fun because it's like on beta. But now I kind of want to get into my final thoughts, which are time spent and money spent on this game. In 5 weeks, because like I said, I scripted this last week. In 5 weeks, I have played 3 days, 9 hours, and 13 minutes worth of this game in total. I have spent $61.02 buying coffees on this goddamn game, which is crazy. But I was so locked in, babes. I was so locked in. Yeah, I'm looking at the $61. That's literally enough money to pay like 3 of my subscriptions. So know what you're getting into if you play this game. But that's all for now. I love you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.